So I'm going to do one last reading of the day. I'm going to do a general reading, which I've never done online before. I tend not to do them because they're too vague sometimes, but at the moment my guides are saying to start bringing in just general readings for people to take what resonates, you know, and don't forget to only take what resonates with you. These could be readings about career, health, money, home life, family, you know, it can be a multitude of things. So I'm going to start a reading, see how these go. I apologise in advance if there's noise in the background. This time of day my house gets noisy, so I tend not to record this time of day. But my guides have said the house can wait for a bit, so I'm going to start this general reading and only take what resonates. Seven cards. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more on that because I don't like to end a reading on something I've noticed. So it is a mixture reading. So I will start with the first card. Yeah, okay. This is why I don't do general readings. So we've got a lot of healing to do for people at the moment. So I will work on this and see where we get. Okay, so it's emotion-based healing work we've got to do. Right, okay. And so a lot of people are going through a lot of emotions at the moment. I'm going to go through a general reading. This is all an emotion-based reading, so, and a few financial worries. There you go. Right, so one more card for this reading. Remember, it is general, so only take what resonates. Okay, right, that's it. Okay, so we're starting with the Queen of Swords. So at the moment, a feminine energy, and remember it could be male or female, of course. The inner feminine is feeling a little fragile right now. Little bit defensive because she's got her sword up. So the inner feminine right now is feeling a little need of healing, is what I'm getting from this card. And remember, this is a general reading for everybody. So I think this is going to end up being a healing reading, a general healing reading for a lot of people right now. So a lot of people's inner feminine is currently defensive. And that's an okay place to be because it means you're protecting yourself, essentially. You're protecting your energy, protecting your emotions, and that's okay. Feeling a little scared of the future. She's a spiritual lady as she's wearing blue, and she's an angelic lady because she's got her wings in the background. So she knows her place. She knows what she has to do. She works for the angelic realm, but her sword is up, which means her protective energy is on, and that's okay place to be. So the inner feminine is obviously the next card, the Magician card. The inner feminine needs to remember the manifestations that we create when we're in defensive mode and protective or energy mode. And everyone needs to remember that at this time. We can create much as healers, as light workers, as star seeds, as many different people on this planet can create so much good. So while our boundaries are up and defenses are up and things like that, you know, this is a collective general now, but my guides are saying this needs to be more a healing reading for many. So to be careful what you manifest. When you're angry, you'll manifest not good things in your future to repeat. When you find your healing point and inner peace, like I have after many, many years, you will start manifesting great things in your life. So the Magician card reminds you to be careful what you manifest. You can manifest great things, you can manifest karmic things, and they're not bad things, they're just life lessons that you need to learn. So be careful at this time with your own energy. Now, the Six of Coins is holding on to their finances. They are in a process of building, collecting what they've built and holding on to it, but they're wanting to share it with someone because their arms outstretched. So it's about collectively keeping tight of our finances right now. Obviously, with worldly problems going on, everybody's trying to, you know, pinch pounds here or there, you know, in England, and dollars in America, and, you know, whichever country you live in. So, but they're also wanting to hand some out. So collectively, I think is a general reading for this, that, you know, there are to be changes made for finances for the better for many at this time. So hold fast, because everything's going to be okay. The next is the Knight of Coins. Now, usually they're represented by an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. In this case, it's talking about the finances and the horse on the steed and ready to create more finances and things like that. You know, they've got their little symbol of coins here on their shield. So their, you know, finances also shield them in a way. So just seeing what else in it. They're off on an adventure, creating new business. So that's a good sign to have. The King of Wands, usually represented by a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or I can't remember, Leo, I think it is. I'll be slammed now for being wrong, but here we go. The King of Wands, fired up, passion ready to create new challenges, new life, new business, new... What was that? I just saw something else. The dragon. There's a protective energy in this. They are ready to protect what they need to protect. Setting challenges for the better. Very regal looking if you look at the card, the fire card. Also a sign of twin flames as well. I'm getting through this. Like I said, just take what resonates. You know, one part may fit someone, it may fit someone else. So just take what resonates with this. This is a general reading. I'm just trialing this one to see if it works or not. But he's very regal looking. He's very steadfast and ready to make some changes. And he's fired up, passionate, ready to go. That's the inner masculine, but it also can represent a masculine. So that could be someone close to you. So they are fired up, ready for action. While the next card brings in the Four of Swords. Now, usually that means stressful times and worry. With this card, I'm getting money worries. You know, obviously there's a financial crisis, you know, for a lot of people right now. There's a lot of money worries coming in for many people. But rest assured, from the other cards I have, you know, there may be few sleepless nights. There may be worrying times ahead, you know, just in the short term, nothing in the long term, because there are solutions at the end of this reading. So although there are sleepless nights, maybe money worries for a lot of people right now, try not to worry too much, because it will change. That is represented next by the Five of Swords. So there may be a little financial loss coming in for some people, and they may be feeling little, the ego might be a little dented with this one, but it's only short term, so don't panic. But the Five of Swords represents a financial loss in some small way. So, but don't panic. It's only short-lived, and that's what I get from that card. With the next card, obviously with financial worries, it brings in stress and arguments with people. So the next card is the Five of Cups. And with this card, the person, the feminine, feels, you know, betrayed. She's got cups at the top here. You know, she doesn't realise that there's love at the end of the tunnel for her. So this is an emotionally based card now. And she's got broken cups at the bottom, thinking about the things that she's lost along the way. So it is emotionally based. It's talking about creating better. Rather than looking at what is broken, she doesn't see currently what is above her. So rather than look to the negative, look to the positive. There is love around you right now. You just don't realise it. And then that leads to the Palace of Cups. So with this card, it is about emotions, family, home, the love of home, focusing on the love of family. That needs to be really important for many right now. My guys are saying, you know, focused on the emotions of the family, and, you know, making sure everybody's okay in terms of mental health. I get with this card. Focusing on family is very important at this time. And to focus on emotions, heal emotions. People are still healing. So allow that time. There is no time limit to healing and grieving, as many of us know, trained or untrained. We know that, you know, healing takes time, and there is no time limit on healing, you know. So just focus on family life. Know that everything's going to be okay. And as this is a general reading, I'm going to make this out to everybody in terms of holding on to your family right now. It's so important after so many losses. So I will put this out as a general family card, as take care of your family right now. We all take care of each other. The young, mistrusting young gentleman, the second I pulled this card, I saw this. For somebody, there may be someone younger, a younger male around them right now, feeling quite betrayed. And he's a younger gentleman, and he's got swords either side, so he's in defensive mode. Usually an air sign, but this is a general reading. I'm not going to specify on which star signs and things, because it is a general, but I'm getting more mediumistically a specific person around you that may be younger, that may be feeling a little betrayed, a little stabbed in the back. Just be careful, take caution, trust your instincts. But they are feeling a little prickly right now. When the cards, when the Page of Swords, if you look, he's got his swords either side, so he's feeling defensive, he's feeling betrayed, he's feeling like he's been stabbed. So take care on that one right now. Whoever that's for, they will know. That's what my guides are saying. So the next card, the Seven of Cups. So it's about options and choices. Each cup, if you notice, is filled with a different option in terms of life, in terms of career, in terms of love and money, because one's overspilling with jewelry. Harvest, so that will be family. Got keys, so that will be property and finances. Shell, that's the Fibonacci sequence, so that's the energy of the universe. You've got the reptiles, so there's your karmics. You've got Ladybird, which is of love. And it's all surrounded in angelic love. So there are many options at the moment people can take in terms of life in general, and to take the time to make the choices, because there are many choices around you, you know, in new parts of your life, and some lead to great things, some lead to learning things. So, but remember, you're always divinely guided by the universe, by your spirit guides, by your angels, by higher vibrational beings, and it will, lessons in life will always be for your highest good anyway. So take your time. But you've got the options for all there, believe it or not. That's what I mean, you know, there's a financial decline at the moment, but it will be followed by an increase. That's on a planetary financial thing at the moment, and that's represented by the last card of the Two of Cups. So prosperity coming in, holding it up to the universe in gratitude, sending up thoughts of, oh, I could do with a bit more money, you know, we're struggling this month or something like that. The money comes back down as requested, and then giving thanks back to the universe. Always remember with the good things to give thanks to what you manifest, whether it's good things or learning curve things. So this is a card of hope for finances for the future. So I'm going to go into a few more cards. I think I'm going to go with some general healing cards for everybody. I'm going to go with the angelic healing cards. That actually wanted to fly. So we've got answered prayers. Your prayers are being answered right now. So like I said, that reading is about, you know, a lot of finances and worries and family emotions and things like that. Prayers will be answered. So don't worry. Listen to the universe and what signs it gives you at this time. There will be a better financial freedom for everybody. This is a current planetary thing. Everyone feels a little bit financially, you know, uneasy with current climate, you know, things and events going on around the planet. There is a time of better freedom for everybody. We're all being guided and watched over by the universe. And if you look, there's cherubs playing behind. So there will be a better freedom, a better way of living for people. The bad doesn't last forever. As I say, just take what resonates with this. But I'm just trialing this to see if it's any good. It's been a while since I've done a general reading. I'm more focused on specifics usually. So, as my spirit guides show me, as my mediumship guides me through each reading, that's why mine are quite specific. So the confirmation that we are watched over by our guardian angels at all times, even when we think we're not protected or not, you know, doing great in life, or, you know, we can only see the worst. Remember, it's only the mind that dictates and doubts that things can't be achieved. You know, they can be if you have the power to believe, which, you know, right now people need to be more aware how much everybody's guided divinely in terms of guardian angels. And they can be family members, they can be because of the passing. See, if you look, there's a spirit of an angel here. There's a little girl on the stairs crying. So obviously with the loss after the pandemic, it's causing a lot of upset. But the family around them are saying, look, we are still here. You know, we haven't passed away. You know, we have just moved on to another plane of existence. And, you know, they're trying to provide comfort around you at this time. For this is for those that need a little extra healing and a bit of reassurance that your guardian angels are around you at all times. Family and spirit can see on earth in the living what goes on. They're just in another parallel existence, another parallel plane. So take heart to know they're around you. All you've got to do is send them love and think of them and send them good energy, and they will send you that love and good energy right back. I'm going to pull one more card on this. And then a colour healing card of the day for a general reading. And let me know how, you know, these readings are. Just saw spirit move to the left and again. Spirit standing here. It's my spirit guides usually stand that side. That's why I lean in this way and, you know, I leave a gap here for my spirit guides to step in and out. So, out of respect for the spirit guide. So, I'm going to pull one more card on this. The angelic healing around at the moment that needs to be given outwards for many. And again, returning to playfulness. You know, after so much seriousness going on around the planet, we need to elevate the energy a lot. So this keeps coming out in reading after reading after reading at the moment. Elevating energy, having fun, trying to get back to life after so much upset and seriousness. And, you know, having that playful time with family is important. So, and the angels are reminding you that, you know, despite all the seriousness, that we can still continue to be playful and, you know, humorous. And it's okay to laugh through the days of grieving because it gets you through another day. So, you know, don't feel guilty for carrying on life after a person you love's passed away. They actually enjoy it more from the spirit world, hearing laughter, hearing fun, seeing their family getting on with life. You know, not many spirits have many regrets in terms of how much their family loved them. You know, not other than ones going back in time. I'm talking about in the recent years, you know, family that have recently passed away, or, you know, I'm talking about more recent passings. A lot of people crossed over knowing how much they were loved, how much their family loved them, and vice versa. So be happy, be playful. The spirit energy want that, because the more we are happy and playful, the more they feel that in the spirit realm too, the more it comes back to us. So it's a constant cycle of love, unconditional love, a constant cycle of unconditional love. So it's returning to playfulness after the pandemic and everything in between. So I'm going to pull some healing colour cards, a couple of those, and then, as I say, just let me know how you find these readings. If people want something a little more personal, I can do, just message me and I will send out readings where I can. Obviously my YouTube account is my only YouTube account. I don't charge for these readings on YouTube. And if anyone else does pretend to be me out there, as I've had a few fakes out there pretending to be me, if anybody else is, you know, claiming to be me, let me know. and I will deal with that. So, or if you see someone, you know, pretending to be me and they're not me, you know, feel free to report that in for me if I miss it. Okay, so the two colours for a general reading today is bronze, strengthening your body. So after a pandemic, obviously, you know, not many people got to the gym, but tried to keep going, walking. Even I, you know, after I lost my walking abilities during cancer, you know, I started very slow. You know, I went for a very slow walk around the block and, you know, built it up from there. So it's about taking care of your body right now, strengthening your body and keeping fit. So the colour healing of the day is bronze. And the other colour healing is about building confidence and cyan. Now it's a very bright blue, this one. That's a bright colour. Rebuilding our confidence as a general now in terms of after the pandemic and everybody feeling a little isolated or feeling a little agoraphobic. And I used to suffer with agoraphobia as well a long time ago. So it's about rebuilding your confidence, spiritual colour as well, blue. Any blue is spiritual. I mean, many people will recognise and understand that there are different colour orbs, you know, which have different meanings and representations. And with blue energy, and if you see a blue orb, it's actually a spiritual energy. So someone who's highly spiritual doesn't have to be a religious leader, doesn't have to be a religious believer. They can be a spiritual believer. And, you know, blue is a good colour for spirituality in general. So it's about rebuilding your confidence and wearing the colour blue. So yeah, I'm going to bring in a couple of doorways of opportunity, and then I'm going to call it a day for a general reading. So I hope this helps. Let me know, like I say. I'll try and do a bit more of these readings as we go along, as I'm finding my own confidence right now to be in front of the camera. So I will try and do more readings when I can. So a note on love. Seek different seasons and career into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation and goal, blessed is the body, mind and soul. So like I said, it's about love, the unconditional love for everybody, and everybody needs to have a little bit of that from the spirit world. It's sent down to the physical realms here as much as they can in spirit, and vice versa. So love right now is what the planet needs, it's what the people needs, it's what everybody needs, and people can't survive without love. So the focus on love of family and people and our planet. It always goes back to people and planet in my readings, because that's obviously what my mediumship covers, a lot of planetary difficulties and solutions. So but yeah, just keep the thoughts of love with you even on the times of doubt, and remember, everybody is changing, everybody's grieving. Cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, and then you have arrived. So again, cure for longing, that card. Again, it's love, unconditional love for everybody. I'm going to pull that one because that was coming out. Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly and kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. So maybe getting creative right now artistically, you know. I know friends and I have noticed a decline in the art industry in general anyway. I know a friend of mine starting up art classes in his tattoo parlour, and, you know, I'm working on my own little art projects that will eventually, I will start doing classes in pottery and things like that, and painting and drawing, and you know. So there's lots of different ways we can keep creativity going. So it's about finding an inner hobby that you enjoy as well, and sketching them or drawing them, but bringing the art culture back into play again, because there's a lot of the art culture died down in recent years. We know from children being educated in schools there's a decline in art and creativity. So a lot of us are trying to rebuild that back up again, because creativity is an important part of the soul. It's an important part of the growing and learning process. So, you know, I always actively encourage creative minds in children and everything. So, but yeah, so get arty. Okay, so I hope that helps, and sending love to you all, and I'll post some more readings soon.